up the stream, it's the cash flow show. Every day I'm live and I let you know there's a better way to get that cash, not chasing clicks that disappear so fast. You gave your time to the algorithm, but the rules keep changing. You can't win them. You need a lane that you own for real, so your knowledge turns into a deal. On the cash flow path, yeah, we're breaking free from the rented reach and the mystery. Build your own space where your people stay. Private community that pays your way. On the cash flow path, watch your value grow. Turn your wisdom into profit flow. Every daily live, I'm laying it out straight. Over 40 creators, it's never too late. YouTube views, they rise then fall. Ads and brands, they can ghost your call. But when you own the room where you teach, your best buyers are within your reach. No hype talk, just a simple plan. Step by step, yeah, we walk it hand in hand. Our public feeds where you're just a guest, to your own platform where you're truly blessed. On the cash flow path, yeah, we're breaking free from the rented reach and the mystery. Build your own space where your people stay. Private community that pays your way. On the cash flow path, watch your value grow. Turn your wisdom into profit flow. Every daily live, I'm laying it out straight. Over 40 experts, it's never too late. No more waiting on a viral break. No more hoping that the sponsors pay. You got knowledge they can't replace. Time to move into your own safe place. Tech makes simple, like clear the noise. Show you tools that fit real lives and joys. You bring the fire, I bring the frame. We build a home around your name. On the cash flow path, yeah, we're breaking free from the rented reach and the mystery. Build your own space where your people stay. Private community that pays your way. On the cash flow path, watch your value grow. Turn your wisdom into profit flow. Every daily live, I'm laying it out straight. Over 40 creators, it's never too late. It's the cash flow path, come and take your turn on your income from the way you learn. Day by day on the live stream screen, we cash in on the value you've always been.
What's going on? Sorry, I don't have the microphone on. It's dead, so you're only getting this right now. Peanut, what this is I'm showing you how to turn content into monthly predictable income that does not rely on the platforms. That's what we are talking about here. And the reason is because here is where you are right now. You are stuck on a super information highway. And the problem with that is, just like you don't own the highways that you drive on, you don't own the platforms that you create content on. The algorithm decides who gets to see what, and there is this endless stream of content on those platforms. And you are fighting with everyone else for that attention, right? And attention is what it's all about. But the only way that you can own attention is to own the place where you create the content or where you create the value. And the reason I say value is because problem solving equals value, and value equals money. This is the whole basis of any sort of business. And by the way, if you were watching on vertical, unfortunately, you're not getting these slides. But value equals money. And so how you provide value is you take somebody from their current state to their desired state. And usually that's done in a series of steps, right? So you're taking somebody from a point where they're not happy to a point where they are happy. Or is this opposite? I'm not sure because this mirrors, so it's always backwards for me. But you take them from I'm unhappy, I don't have a result, or I don't know how to do something to I do know how to do something, or I have this result, and then they will pay you for that. And usually the way that that works is you help them identify a problem, you help them understand the cause of that problem, you apply the knowledge that you have about that problem, you get them to take action on that problem. When they take action, that creates value because you've given them information that they implemented. One of the things that we were lied to as kids when we were, in our formative years, if you will, there was this thing called Schoolhouse Rock. And if you're young, you don't know anything about this because they don't do this anymore. But anybody 40 and over, remember Schoolhouse Rock on ABC on Saturday mornings? Anybody remember that? All right. So if you don't remember it, it was like all these educational cartoons that taught you like how a bill becomes a law, conjunctions, all kinds of different things, right? Science, math, history, English. They taught us all kinds of stuff. And what they did is they put it in between our cartoons on Saturday morning. Because there was a time, and I don't know if they still do it or not, but there was a time when cartoons ruled Saturday mornings for kids. And so they would put these educational little snippets in between, right? Yeah, good for you. So they would do that. And then they would tell us things like information or knowledge is power. That's exactly what they would do. And they would lie to us, right? They would lie to us. And the way that they would lie to us is they would tell us that information is power. And it's not. Information implemented is power. So if you learn, quote unquote, if you learn a bunch of stuff and then you never act on it, all you did is entertain yourself. Like people who make dumb comments on lives on YouTube, you're just entertaining yourself. So information acted on does have power because information acted on changes behavior, and changing behavior changes results. So that's what solving problems is all about, right? You get them to take action. That creates value, and then that achieves results. And then they go from unhappy to happy. Now, the best part about this is you can use this you can do this using your existing knowledge. You don't have to learn a ton of new skills. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not. All you need to do is pick either a profession, a problem you've overcome, or a passion that you just like sharing with other people. And where you sit as a 40-something doing that is you have a wealth of knowledge. You have an entire lifetime of experience, 40 and above, where you can draw on real life experiences, your highs, your lows, your wins, your losses, your successes, your failures, and you can share that with other people as a way that you learned lessons. And then when you do that, you provide value to them. And if you provide ongoing value to them, they won't just pay you once, they'll pay you every single month. Okay? So that is how this works. Now, the way that we do this is we use something called a community. And a community is nothing more than a place that you own that you can gather people. right? And so that place that you own is a place where people want to go because they share the interest in that place. So it's just like this. Inside of a place you own, you can have a community, you can have a classroom, you can have a calendar, you can have a leaderboard, you can have a map. So you have the ability to share what you know with other people. Now, the difference between this and a website or a funnel or a landing page or social media is that you own this. You own this. And so that takes us back to the platform. The internet is a super highway. They own it. They decide what you see. They give you endless content that really doesn't do anything more than entertain and distract you. And it's this never-ending grind trying to make money with content on social media. But a community is something you own. It is the off-ramp to ownership. And then when you get people into the place that you own, this is what it looks like. Right? You own this place. Now, this is a platform called Skool. Some of you may be familiar with it. Some of you may not. In fact, most of you won't, because although it's really popular and it's growing very quickly, there's only 28 million users on this platform. There's 8 billion people on the planet. But anybody age 16 to 65 or even higher, you could use this platform to make monthly income. For example, let's say you are good at Canva. Well, you can open a community. And in that community, this woman has 1,000 members paying her at least $7 a month. And if you look at this little emoji here, it means she's making at least $10,000 a month teaching people Canva. So pretty darn cool. Teaching people Canva. Making $10,000 a month. Let's say that you know how to, what else can we do here? Let's say dog training. 345 members, $29 a month. 296 members, $67 a month. 42 members, $97 a month. 1.3 thousand members, $1 a month. 657 members, $6 a month, and so on, right? You can do any of these things. So you can choose from 8 different categories. You can choose from hobbies, like embroidering, dance. There's another embroidering, learning Spanish, doing nails, flying drones, learning how to tattoo, creating stationery, creating silver clay jewelry, line dancing. It doesn't matter what it is. You name it. You get to do it, right? You could choose music. You could choose piano. You could choose guitar. You could choose bass drumming. You could choose, there's another guitar community. There is another guitar community, right? There's a worship guitar community. Here's a singing community. Here's a music funding community. There's another guitar community. There's a composing community. There's a fingerstyle guitar community, right? So all of these are music categories. You could go into the money category. If you are good at helping people make money, you could start a community on how to make money and choose a very specific thing. Like, for example, this guy does it as teaching people how to start medical courier businesses. And he tells you a beginner driver can make $3,000 to $5,000 a month. A courier operator can make $5,000 to $15,000 a month, and somebody who holds large contracts with big hospitals and medical facilities can make $10,000 to $20,000 a month. So he teaches you how to do these different things. Why? Because the guy runs a medical courier company. That's why. And he just got to $10,000 a month with his community. Congratulations to Constantine. So this is what we're talking about. You could also do it in spirituality. You could do it in tech. You could do it in health. You could do it in sports. You could do it in self-improvement. And you could even do it in relationships. So it doesn't matter which category you choose. They're all available to you, and so it doesn't really matter. So, bottom line, that's what we're talking about. You start a community because it's a place that you own. You actually own the content, you own the platform. And the reason I say it's what you own is because if you don't, you could wake up one day like I did. I went to go log on to my TikTok, and I had been going routinely live every single day on there and getting 350 viewers every single day. Now, it's not thousands, but 350 viewers every single day, that's a pretty big audience. And so I was going live every day. I was making content every day, and I was sending people to my community. And then one day I logged on, and TikTok had allowed someone to steal my account. They allowed them to steal 44,000 followers. They allowed them to steal my identity. They removed all my videos and changed the name of my account. And my account was called The Chuck Ellis. So they removed my name. They changed the email address. They changed the phone number. They changed my logon. And then they blocked me from seeing my own account. And TikTok allowed them to do it. So I lost that source of traffic. Now, granted, same thing could happen on YouTube, but it's much less likely because YouTube acts like adults. TikTok is run by children. YouTube is run by adults. And they don't allow you to do shit like that here, like they did on TikTok. But, so that's why I dumped TikTok. And that's why I only go live here on YouTube now, because Alex Hormozi once said you only need one platform, and this is the platform I like. I don't really like TikTok. Again, it's full of children. Granted, you still have your idiots here too, but it's full of children, so I decided I was just done with that. And by the way, I didn't go to Harvard University. It's just a t-shirt. But anyway, guys, that's how this works. All right? Now, if you are interested in finding out more, let me show you. You can join the Cash Flow Path. This is a community you can join for free after 7 days. It's only $7 a month. And we're going to teach you how to create monthly income without needing more subscribers or viewers. Because you're going to turn people who are actually interested in what you have to say into monthly paying members, because you're teaching them something that they want to learn and they want to get closer to you and build a stronger relationship and connection with you. So that's what we do inside of the Cash Flow Path. And just to give you some idea, let's go back here. Just to give you some idea how this works. Cindy made it to $3,000 a month in her first 30 days doing this. And Ray made it to $1,300 a month in his first 30 days. So 67 years old, just under 40. So this works for anyone who has information that they want to share and teach other people. So that about wraps it up for me. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys have a great day. And be sure you subscribe if you like my content, because I do a video every day and I do a live like this every single day where I bring you more ideas and more proof that this is probably one of the best businesses you can start in 2026. Okay? Take care.
Load up the stream. It's a cash flow show. Every day I'm live and I let you know there's a better way to get that cash. Not chasing clicks that disappear so fast.